guys, sorry for the late posting of the review, just some things that come up yesterday and today. So here's my review of Grimm Season 4, Episode 5, Cry, Luison. Alright, before I get into the review of the episode, I'm in a totally new setting, no longer going to be showing the New York skyline, just, posters and bookshelf and some other stuff in the background like a TV. So that's going to be the new background from now on. Alright, now into the episode. A lot was going on with it. So there's a lot to talk about, which is really good. Renard he's not active. Also, Sean Renard is out of his apartment or his condo and now is in a house that kind of overlooks Portland. So it's a new setting for them to have. He tells his mother where Diana is or who has Diana. Now, for all of you who are fans of Grimm, in Law of Sacrifice, which was Season 3, Episode 18, Diana was taken away by Kelly. So what do you think will be happening with that? I think she's going to go out to find her. And so when Elizabeth meets Kelly, that could be a big one, because the last time Kelly met a Hexenbeast, granted it was accidental, she did kill her, and that Hexenbeast was Adeline's mother. I don't think Kelly will kill Elizabeth should she meet her, but I can definitely see a fight happening. So that's what was going on with Renard. Also, Renard told Nick he doesn't want Wu to, get in trouble, because, she is a felon, more or less. I mean, she's not a felon, but, she's in a record. So that was pretty much the Wu and Renard thing. Wu was very, very little in this episode, very, very inactive in this episode, so not too much to talk about with him. Now, Season 4, Episode 4, or just the 4th episode of Season 4, ended with that they needed Juliet to, reverse Adeline's spell. And what was the price of that? It was to have Juliet transform into Adeline and then do it with Nick. So, the whole episode, they're like, should I do it? Should I not do it? Do we want to be a Grimm again? Or does he want to have a normal life? Do they want to get out of Portland and just move on? That issue resolved at the end of the episode because there's a lot of hate going on for Monroe and Rosalie. And at the end of the episode, there's that Wesson sign, and Juliet pretty much said, you need your powers back. We got to do this. So the preview is pretty cool for next week. A lot looks like it's going to be going on there. Also with Trouble, there was in the preview for this week, we were told that Wesson were going to be attacking the non-Grimm Nick, and it was pretty minute, but Trouble did handle it. So that was her part of the episode, handling one bad Wesson. And last but not least, we actually have the murder going on in the episode, and there's 4 Luisons, as Monroe called them, a litter of them, and they were trying to turn a woman crazy. Now, granted, one of the Luisons was married to the woman, and she's really rich, and they want her money, so they keep voguing, and they keep their voga on long enough for her to be able to see it and make her think she's going insane. At the end of the episode, that was resolved. It was a pretty interesting storyline. I never expected to have quadruplets being used at once to try to get money. I liked it. The writers are doing really good. There's a lot going on. And then last but not least, or last but not least, because I already said last, there was the Adeline scene. Now, she is running around this castle. I want to call her part Adeline in Wonderland, because that's what it seemed like to me. And then at the end of the episode, she comes back and she's in the dungeon. So she never left. So she was really going crazy. And Victor says he wants what she wants, which is her baby. So, I mean, there could be something pretty creepy going on with those two. The episode was really great. Grimm writers have just keep improving their work. NBC, I love this show. I really do. So every time I get excited for a new Grimm episode, and I very much enjoy them. The episode had a ton of action. Every character did something except Wu, and honestly, Wu is my least favorite of them. And I liked it. In the preview for next week, it looks like Nick isn't going to get his powers back, but I think he is. Like, it's probably going to be at the end of the episode. They're going to be like, oh, they're back. So I thought the episode was great. Grimm writers are doing a great job. I'm looking forward to next week's episode of Grimm. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about Grimm. There was a lot of plot lines, and there's a lot of subplots as well for things to occur. Elizabeth finding Diana, because Elizabeth did say she's not going to be around for long. She's definitely going to go look for her. The thing with Wu, him discovering the Western world, and it's been 3 seasons plus now, so it's going to happen. Nick, powers. And then I'm hoping that the FBI thing kind of does come back, because that seems like it's one of the revolving mysteries. And also the baby story arc, what's going to be happening with Victor and Adelind. And I think Adelind is just going to do something crazy, and Victor is going to do something even worse. Because Adelind just seems more of an anti-hero, but definitely an enemy of Nick. So let me know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed my review of Grimm. If you like Grimm, make sure to subscribe, because I will be doing Grimm reviews after the episode airs. So thank you and goodbye.